Did you know one empire once ruled over a quarter of the world's land and people? Let's uncover the staggering scale of the British Empire. The British Empire was the largest and most influential empire in history, spanning centuries and continents. But how big was it really? By 1920, at its peak, the empire covered a staggering 13.7 million square miles. That's nearly a quarter of the Earth's total land area. To put that in perspective, it was about 93 times the size of the United Kingdom itself. It wasn't just about land. The empire ruled over 412 million people, roughly 23% of the global population at the time. This meant that nearly 1 in every 4 people lived under British rule. The empire stretched across every inhabited continent. In Asia, the British Raj in India was the crown jewel, with over 300 million people contributing to the empire's economy and culture. In Africa, Britain controlled territories such as Egypt, Kenya, South Africa, and Nigeria. These regions provided valuable resources like gold, diamonds, and oil. Canada, Australia, and New Zealand added vast stretches of sparsely populated but resource-rich lands. In the Caribbean, islands like Jamaica became hubs for sugar and trade. How did Britain manage such a vast empire? The key was naval power. The British Navy was unmatched, allowing the empire to control sea routes, trade, and colonies. The phrase, "the sun never sets on the British Empire," wasn't just poetic, it was literal. At any given moment, the sun shone on at least one part of British-controlled territory. However, control over such a vast empire wasn't easy or always just. Colonization often involved exploitation, forced labor, and cultural suppression. Many colonies experienced famine, displacement, and violence under British rule. The British Empire reshaped the world's economy. It controlled vast trade networks, introducing tea, spices, textiles, and more to Europe. The empire also facilitated the spread of the English language, making it the global lingua franca we know today. Culturally, British systems of governance, law, and education were exported to colonies. While these systems modernized some regions, they also dismantled indigenous cultures and traditions. The empire began to shrink after World War II. Decolonization movements gained momentum, leading to the independence of India in 1947, followed by numerous African nations in the 1950s and 60s. Today, what remains is the Commonwealth of Nations, a symbolic association of former colonies. The British Empire's legacy is complex, marked by advancements in global trade and infrastructure, but also by inequality, exploitation, and resistance. The British Empire was a superpower unmatched in size and influence, shaping the modern world, but leaving behind a mixed and often painful legacy. Follow for more deep dives into empires and events that shaped history.